Hi guys, I'm back here again with another video. This time I will be featuring my recent jewelry purchases, and I would say within January and today, which is the 11th. So more or less like 1 month's worth of jewelry purchases. Most of them are vintage. Some of them I ordered from Poshmark and eBay. I think 3 items only. And most of them were purchased from the flea market. I've been mentioning that we have an indoor flea market here every 4 months or so. And too bad it can't be more often, because if it's that often I would be bringing more more garbage or crap. My hubby calls it crap. Okay, so yeah, so this is 1 month's worth of jewelry buying, and I picked up several pieces from Dillard's right after Christmas. So I think they had this jewelry sale where they were pretty cheap. Some of them were only $15. I picked up several earrings for like $6. So or less. So I'm gonna show you the items one by one. And if you know me, I like to share something about each item. Okay, so this might take quite a while. So yeah, so let's start off with this. This is a cuff with pearls, a lot of pearls. Of course, these are faux pearls, and I just love this because I don't actually have a bangle. I only have one bangle, gold bangle with one big pearl, and this time it is just decked with a lot of pearls. And this is a bangle. I bought this from Dillard's, and if I'm not mistaken, this was reduced down to $15 or less. And this is quite a wide bracelet, and this is very eye-catching. This will really turn heads. By the way, this ring I picked up from TJ Maxx. You won't believe. This is a real pearl, by the way. This is a real pearl. Of course, that's just freshwater cultured pearl. But I bought it for only 14 bucks. Can you believe that? And it's just really nice. So whatever that is, I think that's a cubic zirconia over there. So I'm sorry, I haven't put on lotion yet. So my hands are a bit dry. I've just been washing the dishes. So there you go. It's such a lovely dainty piece. So when I go out, especially when I go to church, that's the time I wear my blings. And this can stand out on its own, so you can just wear this on its own. And yeah, this is your statement piece. Okay, next is a oh no, I'm trying to all right, so this is, you may have seen this in one of my videos because I featured this. I decided to include this here because it's a new addition to my collection. That is actually a Moschino DIY, do-it-yourself leather strap bracelet. So I ordered the leather band from eBay. I think it was only $8 or probably something like that. So it's just plain leather band with the snaps, of course, and I just glued initially these are real Moschino letterings. I actually removed them from my pair of Moschino flats. Those flats retailed for $550 from Nordstrom, but I got it for a lot less because I purchased it from a luxury consignment shop. And of course, both of them were both shoes, of course, had these in front of them, Moschino. So what I did, since the flats were very uncomfortable and I always slip up, I decided to remove it and then just use this as a and make a bracelet out of it. So if you go online, there is actually a Moschino leather band bracelet. I think it retails for, that depends. Some of them are blinged to the max, that they have I think Swarovski crystals or something, and I think I've seen them for like $300 or less. So the cheapest one that I saw was like $100 plus. So and there's a lot of fakes popping up, right, with the Moschino thing, but these are real Moschino letterings that I took from my shoe. So the other, I still have to order the necklace, and I am going to make a choker, a leather band choker with a Moschino. And yeah, so as you know me, I like to DIY. I like to make things. Only if I have time, then I will be doing more, guys. So this is how what it looks like. So it's really, really nice. And I initially glued it, but this is so stiff. So I brought it to my jeweler. Oh, sorry, not jeweler, cobbler. And he stitched it up for me for free on the side. So it's not as lousy as it used to. So of course it's not perfect, but I really don't care. It's really, really a neat, it's really, really a genius idea. Okay. Now, this is one of my favorites. As you can see, this is just a standout among all these. And this is from a brand that I'm not very, this is an unknown brand, guys. And it says it's a Tutti Frutti brand. And it's very rare. I've seen some on Poshmark, and I don't know, but I bought this from the flea market, and this is the tag. I thought it was like Juicy Couture because it has that crown, but it is actually Tutti Frutti. That's what it says, Tutti Frutti. And just really, really nice. It's very, very chunky. She had another one, but it had loose thread, so I said no, I can't be dealing with that because I don't know how to fix things, and so I did not get it. It's lovely, guys. It's very, very chunky. It's heavy, but it is indeed a statement piece. I wore this yesterday to church. I just love, love, love it. And I don't know what the material is. It's like, it's not stone, but it's heavy. It's not plastic, is it? Oh, but that's a lot of plastic because that is like an inch wide. All right. Now, opposite to that would be this. This is super, super dainty, and I guess this is either porcelain or something. But look at that. It's a butterfly, and its son is from Avon. And I just love, love it, guys, because it's just, I like to pair it with this. It's the color is, it's like a dish. It's like one of those Chinese, but I think it's not mosaic. It's porcelain. It's like porcelain shaped in a. This is shaped like a butterfly with green, and it could be enameling as well, and yellow colors as well. If you can see that, it's oh no, it's beautiful, and this is the opposite of the chunky bit. It's so nice. Now, this is like something from the outer space. And I just love this because it's just really, really bold, chunky, and beautiful. So I would say this is a vintage piece. I bought this from the same seller that I bought that from the flea market, and I've bought several items from her before, and I believe these are all do they call it mod, MOD? Or I think these were in the 1980s. Okay, so this has like a flying saucer shape. If you can, and when I wore this, my kids were like, "What is that?" You're like, It's like something from, an outer space thing. It's beautiful. I love it. If it's out of this world, I love it. She also had a very chunky wooden one, but no, I didn't like the wooden one. So, okay, these two, I bought them from. By the way, this is very, very heavy. I don't know what it's made of, so I'm not sure. It's just plastic, I guess, because I know lucite is something that is transparent. Or could it be opaque as well? Well, I just have a hard time determining these plastics because they all fall in the category of plastic. It could be, there's also this marbled plastic, there's this lucite, there's this bakelite. Of course, I know what bakelite is. And what else? Acrylic. So I really, really don't know which category that falls in, but it's super, super chunky and it's super heavy. Now these two, I bought them off from Poshmark, and I think these are like marbleized. I believe these are vintage also. It's beautiful, and I got it for for less than $15. It's magnet. I'm not sure if this was if this is a vintage piece. It doesn't look like it's a vintage piece because the hardware, it's still shiny. Normally, if it's vintage, you would see a little bit of wear. But the style is definitely like an Indian vintage. The style is a vintage. However, I don't think this is vintage. But anyway, it's really nice. This one is like my tiles or in the bathroom, whatever, marble. I just love it. But these are really, really big though. When I wear them, see. So I really have to push it all the way up. Okay, now I have these two enamel bracelets, and I bought this from a different seller, and this was one of the things that I picked up when I got out of the flea market. And look at that, it's polka dots. No, it's not polka dots. It's like a screw something, but I love it because it complements my skin tone. And see, there you go. It's really, really nice. And it was only $1. And I got it. It's enameling thing. And then it's by Vince Camuto. So, yeah, I had a Vince Camuto thing before, but it just rusted. I have not even worn it, and it just went rusty. Anyway, this one is another enameled bracelet. It's not signed, so it's still beautiful though, because it has like four colors, and yeah, they're back again. I think I just missed my click clack, guys, my Hermes click clack, but I've sold that for already. So yeah, I'm good with these cheap alternatives. Okay, so this one, I'm never gonna wear that. This is a DIY, but not from me. I bought a handbag from eBay, and then she put this one as well. So I think she's just as crazy as me, maybe doing DIYs too, artistic. Like me, I wouldn't consider myself artistic. It's just that I have a lot of crazy ideas, I guess. And she used a copper bangle, and then covered it up with a Louis Vuitton monogram thingy, and then it would have been better without this. What? Why would you do that? Or you shouldn't have just put the Louis. You should have just stuck or glued the vintage brooch here, because it doesn't make sense. I mean, hello. It's just, I don't know. This is I'm gonna put that away. Give it away. Okay, so these three, I thought they were Bakelite, but I didn't pay a Bakelite price for this. But I thought they were initially Bakelite because I have compared them side by side, even the size, everything, and the way it clicks. I thought they were Bakelite because I have 15 Bakelite bangles upstairs, and I compared the shapes and everything. It just matches. But then when I tested it with the baking soda, this one, these three failed to, failed the test. They didn't turn yellow. So I think these are just plastics, but they could pass up, guys, as Bakelite. If I wear this together with my Bakelite, nobody would know. Oh, I just love the fusion of the colors. It's really nice. Now, this ring was $1. I just love it. It's a cluster of pearls. I think it's missing some tiny bits here, but I really, really don't mind at all because, there you go. It's really, really nice. So, I just bought it. Although it's missing some pieces. It's beautiful. Okay, this one was from Dillard's. And I bought this. I think this is from Vince Camuto as well. And they had a sale. When I first saw this, I think that was December, it was priced at $25. But they are priced more way than that. I think this is lucite with embedded blinks crystals over there. And when they had their sale, this was priced at, I think, less than $10. So I was so excited too. This was one of my first New Year purchases. There you go. Now, this, oh dear. Okay, this is getting a little bit longer, guys. All right, this one, I bought it from Tradesy, guys. This is real Bakelite. I've tested it and it was, this is real Bakelite. I just love this. I think this was $32. This is very, very chunky, guys. Very, very chunky. Oh no, what happened there? Okay. And I've worn this and I don't know. I think there's, and the color is dark green. There's just something when you're wearing something that you know is expensive. It just makes you feel a little bit more sophisticated, I would say. I know that even, when I wear something, it just makes me feel more empowered, okay? So if I'm wearing my David Yurman, it's like I feel I feel special, when compared to, but guys, when I wear my fake things or my cheap things, it just gives me more, I'm happier when I wear my cheaper ones because I still get noticed, it still gets noticed, but when I wear something and only I know, it doesn't really make any difference whether I get compliments or not. I know it's expensive and I'm really very proud to wear it. All right, so this one was, she wouldn't budge. This was $5. This is from another seller. And as you can see, I think this is lucite because it's clear. And this is a swirly bracelet. Excuse me, guys, my allergies. Okay, and I just love the color. It's brown. I think they would refer to this as an apple juice or iced tea brown. But if it's a Bakelite, it would be like an apple juice thing. So it looks like this. All right. Now, let's move on to this. This had a tag. It still had a tag attached. It says genuine lucite and it had $45 thingy. And it was like from the tag was so old. It's like in the probably 1980s. It was already $45. So I was like, what? And she was only selling it for $1. So I bought it. No, initially $2, but this is from another thing. And I said, I don't have any pink, so I might as well just get it. It's swirly, and it says genuine lucite with the tag and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm buying that. Now, next is this. I wasn't going to get it, but since it has something, it's like clouds. Well, the vendor was like, you should get this. This is really nice. It's got something inside. But I'm not really crazy about this, but it looks like clouds. I mean, my boys love it. We're like, Mama, of all the things, that's my favorite. You know, they say it's really nice. It's like a painting, unfinished painting or something. And yeah, it's just really nice. I love it. And this is for small things, small wrists. I love it. Next is, oh, this is my favorite, guys. One of my favorites. These are this one, and this. From the same seller, guys. This was $5. But look at that. It's like multifaceted. And guys, this is very chunky and I love it. I thought it was peacock at first, but it's not. And it's the teal blue. There you go. This is like 2 inches wide. It is very wide. I love it. So I think they call it multifaceted. They call it multifaceted or honey comb. There. How long have I been yakking on? Okay, so this is the widest of them all, which is the chocolate. I just love it equally. I think this is bigger. I mean, wider than this. Yes, but it's flatter. But yeah, I just love them. So I would look like Iris outfell after this. All right, guys. Now let's move on to the necklaces. Oh geez, this is getting longer and longer. I think I have to stop and do a part 2 on this on this jewelry haul. Okay, so I'm gonna do a part 2. Okay, bye.